Hey, you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about DC Comics, and it seems like their never ending hatred of Starfire because for these past couple of years, they just haven't been doing her right. And now that we have this stupid book that's supposed to be introducing Starfire's daughter, Mandy Cordy, from the novel I Am Not Starfire, you know, I'm just confused on what is this supposed to be? You know what I mean? Like, who is this literally for? Like, you're doing this young novel book, and of course Mariko Tamaki is writing this garbage, and she literally have a self-interest character. Mandy is literally her fat ass in the damn book. Oh, and get this, she's goth, she hates her mother, she's jealous that her mother is so popular, and she's a lesbian. Oh my god, isn't that appealing to most people who love the character Starfire? Are you kidding me? No, that's not appealing. It's stupid and lame. And it's getting into that same young adult trope of they gotta be overweight, they gotta be unappealing, they gotta be the social outcast, they have to be struggling with their sexual identity and stuff like that, and their parents are perfect and the world hates them and blah 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 blah, woe is me problem nonsense. Why the hell is DC just keep with this nonsense? Young adult novels are already hard as it is. It's only for young adults. I mean, places that you can really get your graphic novels and just young adult books published at on a mainstream level. And you have a character, Starfire, who is this gorgeous woman who is nothing but this ultimate feminist character, and you have to degrade her daughter. Like, who is this for? Who is this literally for? You're not getting readers with this nonsense. You're literally showing some fat obese heifer that don't even make no sense. First off, Starfire crapped that out. I doubt it. Who she had the baby by? Because it could have been Dick Grayson, because we already seen what a child of Dick Grayson and Starfire could be, and that's Mari. You could have did a story about Mari Grayson. That would have been even more better. Nightstar. You know, what the hell is this thing? Mandy Cordy? Court, like, and then you give her mother's first name, like, as a last name? That doesn't even make any sense. Way to hide the fact that you're the daughter of Starfire. Great. You know what I'm saying? If anything, this fat piece of garbage need to belong to Blackfire then. At least the hair is black and stuff like that, and they both have the bad attitude. I just don't understand how Starfire would have raised a ungrateful child like this. I'm sorry, this don't make no sense. But let's be honest, you guys been treating Starfire like crap for a long time. This goes all the way back to Teen Titans, the cartoon show. This goes to the Titans show, and now this garbage. I just don't understand, what are you guys doing with this character? Let her be sexy, let her be fun, let her be flirty and stuff like that. Her alien race, they're about sexual expressions. You can't put 2020 sensibilities or real world sensibilities on there, because you couldn't go to another planet. If this was a real life planet, we couldn't go to a real life planet and try to dictate their rules and regulations just because it's offensive to you or to certain people. You know, I just don't even get it. Like, how hard is it to get the character correct? You made her semi doofus in the Teen Titans. You know, that was okay. At least she had good character development. Then you get to her comic books, and from the New 52, she's extremely slutty for absolutely no reason. That's not even the character Starfire. Yes, Starfire is a sexual being, but she not slutty to that kind of point. Then you get to DCU, and she's completely stupid. She's completely stupid. She don't know nothing. Then you finally bring her back for Teen Titans, and that comic book didn't last long enough. Then she gets shipped off in Justice League Odyssey. Now, what are you doing with her? Nothing much, I guess. But the problem is, then you have her live action depiction that's played by Anna Dope, and you give this crapped, covered up costume. I don't understand why are you guys always trying to cover up female characters. You don't do it to the males, but you'll do it to the females. That makes absolutely no sense. The reason why Starfire explains why she doesn't wear that many clothes is because of her powers, her solar radiation powers that she has to absorb. She absorbed the sun for power, which means that her skin needs to be out more so she can absorb that. Hell, she would be a free nudist if she could. But she already know, people seeing titties and pussy is offensive. So she put things to cover them up. But for the most part, she shows skin. And looking at the season 1 costume that never happened, and then looking at season 3 that's upcoming, it still looked like hot garbage. I don't understand why we covering up a character that literally has powers where her skin needs to constantly be absorbing that thing. You're already, stupefied her in the Titans by saying, well, she don't use her powers at during the day, so you made her useless at night. Then all of a sudden she lost her powers. She can't fly all of a sudden. She's barely imperious. Then she only shoots out fire and stuff like that, and not even the fire that can just push back somebody. Fire that disintegrates people. I mean, okay, that's cool and all, but a little bit more diversity when it comes to this character. And how hard is it to spray bronze on Anna Dope? It is not that hard. Cosplayers do it all the time. All you have to do is just take some orange spray over the character. The parts where her face and skin and stuff is shown, you spray that. That's all you got to do. And what was so hard about giving her a full body bathing suit costume, arm sleeve gloves, thigh high heels, and luscious red hair? It is not that hard, but you guys gotta overcomplicate her. Just like you overcomplicated this gay, fat, lesbo, goth daughter of hers that nobody wants. I'm just gonna be real with you. Nobody wants this garbage. And you just gotta do better with this character and stuff like that. This would have been the perfect time, just like you gave Lois and Clark John. I would have brought in Mari into the main continuity. That way you could do some stuff. You have Nightwing and Starfire dealing with the fact, oh God, she got pregnant or whatever and stuff like that. What they're gonna do? They're gonna raise their child, even if they're not still together. They're still gonna have their child. But DC's afraid of letting these people have kids, as if teenagers don't have children ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? As if teen pregnancies don't exist, even though you guys forgot that Rocket was a teen mom, is the first teen mom in comic books history. I'm just saying, you guys always want to be ashamed of things or whatever, and it's stupid. But this book isn't going to sell. We know they don't. We already know they don't. It's a complete failure. You ship these books out because guess what? These books ain't going into comic book stores. I can tell you that. They might go into bookstores, but if they don't make no sales, guess what? The bookstore's going to return it to DC, and then what, DC? Why do you approve of stupid nonsense like this? And then you're doing it to a well-beloved fan favorite character that you already doing dirty live action wise. I just don't understand what you're not understanding about the character. It looks stupid. And literally, the damn Arthur literally put herself in it. Mariko Tamaki. If you look at her right now, and you look at the cover of I Am Not Starfire, she literally put herself in the goddamn book. That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no damn sense. This is literally OC. This is literally a OC fan fiction of what will happen if Mariko Tamaki was Starfire's daughter. And it should have been called I Am Starfire's Daughter instead of I'm Not Starfire. Because that's what it is. You know, I Am Starfire's Daughter, the fan fiction. Because this is exactly the garbage that turns people off. Because kids aren't going to buy it. I can tell you that. Young adults aren't going to buy it. 13 and up. Are you kidding me? They're not going to want to see no fat blob on the screen. I'm trying to get you guys to understand. All of this projection stuff that you're trying to do, all this forced diversity, LGBTQ plus stuff, all of this body positive stuff, that is a niche market of people compared to your main core audience. It ain't got nothing to do with hatred or anything. You have to start looking at these characters from a business standpoint and from a fan base thing. Like, I just don't understand what you guys aren't understanding. Majority of your fan base, I am sorry to tell you this, are white, male, and straight. You need to stop trying to please the people that aren't those. You need to start focusing on those people. Because why have your sales dipped over all these years? Because you're trying new things that aren't sticking. And then you're not even trying good new things. You're trying things that's actually insulting your core fan base. You've got to stop with the nonsense. You have to stop with the nonsense. Because look at this. This is garbage. This is garbage. You could have totally did a story about Mari Grayson and her internal struggles of the fact that both her parents is Nightwing and Starfire, and how she's going to find her place in the world, you know, while growing up, seeing her parents doing all this stuff. Now it's her turn to step into the spotlight. You could have did a cool young adult book about that. But instead, you did a young adult novel about Mariko Tamaki being fat and lazy and don't like her own mom, apparently. Her mom is Starfire, but yet she don't look nothing like Starfire, don't have none of the skin color of Starfire or any of that kind of stuff. And she's fat as all outdoors, which makes no sense compared to Tamaran physiology. That's how you know you get people that don't even care about these characters. Damn. Good God. Just, oh, Lord have mercy. But all right, you know, I'm done. I just want DC to do better by this character. This is another issue that's going on. They're taking these traditional characters that had years of history and destroying them for no reason. And they're wondering why they're failing. But yeah, that was my video. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.